Welcome everyone. So this is the introduction to BlueSky Citadel training. As most of you know, we offer different trainings actually in IT. So I'm going to go through the training that we offer and also which also includes the internship as well. So yeah, so I'm going to go through that. So it's going to be 1.5 hours. So there will be time for you to kind of ask questions. So, but if you have any question, you can either type it. Of course, some other admin that are with me right now, so they can answer your questions as you go along. You can type it. So, but at the end of the uh, this particular um, slide, so you'll be able to ask your question, so you can unmute and talk as well. But if you want to ask any question that you cannot wait to the end, please do type it, and then I've got some guys that would answer that for you. But I will still go through the question even as well at the end. So just to go through the background, who are we? BlueSky Citadel. So this actually started many years ago. Normally said, so it started with friends and family. We came together to empower ourselves, to actually teach ourselves in different IT skills. So then later it became popular. Basically, it started with one person, then two, then because of the testimonies, so they tell their friends. It becomes like something that we do like every two times in a year. So that will come together to train people. So yeah, I kind of started it basically. I'll say that. So eventually I've got a lot of people right now actually believing in the vision and also helping out. So it's basically something that's grown even more than what I can imagine, I would say. So later, because of that, we extended to communities, different places. I've got even all around in the UK as well, and even international as well. So we got some, yeah, we got even different countries even coming to take our courses. So, and yeah, so basically, that is the birth of BlueSky Citadel. Initially, there was no name, but eventually we had to give it a name because it's now something that we need to kind of um, push out there and encourage everyone to come, and so that we can be able to help them. So yeah, so that is the background in a nutshell. So objective, what is the objective of this organization? So our objective as a non-profit educational institution is to offer free courses, right, and also placements and mentorship in order to educate, right, and empower our communities in either business and careers. So I can say that. So in terms of, we offer a lot of free courses, most of the ones that you are doing right now, and also we also offer placements as well as internship, basically in a very subsidized amount, basically, which I'm going to talk about later. So yeah, our aim basically is to prepare everyone to go beyond the blue sky. So technically, to say that the sky is no longer a limit. So once you can imagine it, you can achieve it. So yeah, so you can aim to go behind the blue sky. So our courses, we have different courses that we do offer. So some of them are listed here. Testing, that was one of the what we started from, and we have business analysis, project management, we have Scrum Masters certification and also training. We have web development, data science, Python programming for data science. We also offer social media training, Oracle HCM, Microsoft Excel, introduction to Java, performance testing, creation of a website, IT training, Microsoft Dynamics, and also Power Apps is there as well, SQL, and Power BI. So as most of you guys will have been with us for a few months or years, these courses keep growing because we do what we do and we do very well. So, and we got different tutors coming to us to say, yeah, we can also help in different areas. So that's where we can see these courses are kind of increasing as every year rather. And aside that, we also do CV reviews, and also we also do interview prep, and we also give you some tips actually. So, and we do, like I said, mentorings and coaching and data management and Azure DevOps. So I will go through the internship because I know some of you are really interested in the internship, but what do we do as internship? That will come later. So a quick meet and greet the team. The head basically it's Pastor Tutu Shofora. So, and she's a solicitor, advocate, and area pastor, and with over 15 years experience in criminal law, litigation, and practice, and over 10 years experience of advising police in the UK. So, and she's also accredited police station representative as well. So this is myself. My name is Deji Ogunlaja. I've got more than 20 years experience as technical QA manager or architect. I've got MBA in executive MBA from Carl's Business School, MSc from Edinburgh Uni, and also I'm also ICEB certified as a professional actually. So, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about this one later. So let's keep that. So the calendar for this particular program is what you have presently. So we are starting today, 15th of July, with induction and introduction. So then from 16th, that will be tomorrow. So internship application will start. I will still go through the calendar in after this particular slide anyway. So let's keep. So yeah, then the next person I want to introduce is Kemi Shodeke, actually. So you have opportunity to meet these guys later. So I would, and during their courses as well. So, or even when we have question and answers. So Kemi Shodeke has got ACCA, and if anyone actually knew Excel, this is another person that I can actually vouch for, basically. Like normally say, my first job as a computer scientist was to be punching Excel. And to be honest, I did very well. And I thought I knew Excel until when I sat even at this particular training. And I was like, yeah. And I told Kemi to teach basic Excel. And then eventually she was teaching macros and everything because that she thought that was basic. And I thought, no, at that point, we had to divide the course into two, basic and advanced, because I think there's some other guys that don't even know at that level because she's a qualified accountant. So she actually uses Excel like every day at work. So this particular course is going to help you, whether you are a Scrum Master, you are a BA, or you want to be a tester, or you want to also evolve in data science. This is one course that you should take, very important because it allows you to know the power of Excel, because some of the applications you need to do a module to be able to, whether as a BA, write them out, write your requirement out, or even if you want to kind of have a spreadsheet as a Scrum Master, this particular course it really will really help you. So I would advise you to kind of sit in for it. So it's going to run on the 12th of August, 9 to 10. That is the first session. So we advise you on the second session, but this is the first session so that you're going to have. So, and that's that. So yeah, another person is Abby. Abby is a senior business analyst with over 10 years experience and with MS in advanced networking actually. So, and to be honest, most people, even I know I, I was saying that I do teach a lot and break it down for people, but Abby does it wonderfully, to be honest. So, and if you are looking for the best BA to actually teach you on how to kind of write your requirement, do elicitation, do everything, so this is right person to talk to. So on business analysis, we're going to have it on Mondays, 8 to 9:30. In this particular one, you're going to know who is a business analyst and what do they do, and also what are the process basically. So you will be able to hear from her on this particular day. So, and basically, I'm not a business analyst, but I've got experience working with some people like that. And yeah, so but if you know what the requirements is, how to gather them, how to do elicitation, how to, and yeah, you're going to be able to go through this with her. Actually, she will be your tutor on this particular course. And another person that I want to introduce is Ayo Kongi. He's going to be teaching project management actually. So is if you check Ayo Kongi on LinkedIn, to be honest, so you will see he's got vast experience even in project management, even across different industries, whether financials, engineering, construction, IT, or energy and gas, basically. So, and you could also see that he's worked with a lot of blue chip companies like British Petroleum and National Grid, even American Tobacco. So basically, you would actually agree with me that this is the right person. And I know some of you guys also have even sat down under his tutoring, and he's brilliant, to be honest. So, and so basically, it's going to do project support, project management, and PMO actually. So, and if you don't know what a project management is, basically, I would advise you to go and sit at this particular introduction actually to see what do they do, how do they do the analysis, their plans, how do they execute the plans, the project, how do you do project support, basically, and yeah, everything that you need to know about project management as introductory level, so will be given to you, so you have exposure to them. So that will happen every Tuesday, 8 to 10, starting from July 20 and to 27. So that is what you're going to have. The next person is Pat. Pat, will be teaching you introduction to manual testing. So, and basically, so introduction to manual testing. So this is based on ISTQB Foundation syllabus. So, and to be honest, if you have Pat, as most of you know, has got experience over 10 years now, even in software testing, whether automation or manual. So, and she's very, very detailed, basically. Even if she's writing requirements or writing the test plan or even writing the automation, very, very detailed. So, yeah, so you have opportunity to actually learn from her, also gain from her wealth of experience actually in the industry. And maybe I should also mention that she works as a test quality assurance with M&G Investments presently, and also Yemi Ayola as well would also be working with parts to be able to for you. Also, Yemi also has got over 10 years experience in this industry and presently working as a Kiwi as well. So, and yeah, very vast with Java or C Sharp. And to be honest, when you sit down with Yemi on manual testing, you'll be able to expose your knowledge to different ways of testing, how you should do testing, what you should do, what you should not do. So basically that's that. So, and some people ask me, what is software testing? What exactly do they do? So one thing I can also tell you is like in development, maybe I'll come back to that later to actually break this down so that people will know what are different disciplines, what do they do. But the courses that you have right now will also expose you to the different fields, basically. But in a nutshell, software testing is basically having a software and testing that it meets the requirements. It actually does what it says he should do, basically. So yeah, for software testing, we're going to have it on Mondays, 8 to 10 from 2nd of August to 9th of August. That's when we're going to have that. So then that takes us to automation testing with Java. So, and that will be taken by Oyin Phillips and including myself as well. So, and on Saturday, 8 to 10. So on Saturdays, 8 to 10, you're going to have automation testing with Java taken by myself and Oyin. So then we have Scrum Master, so Scrum Mastering, so which is taken by Bernard. Bernard worked with Morgan Stanley at this present time, and it's got MSc in PMP, project management, right now as a project management consultant with Yamanji actually. So yeah, so you would be able to know what is Scrum Master, what do they do, how do they run their shows and their ceremonies in a team, what's the role of a Scrum Master. This particular course will allow you to be able to know that and also get insights even from Bernard, and also share his experience in that. So, and on Thursdays, you're going to be doing this. So starting from July 22nd to and also July 29th, actually. Yeah. And we have Kenny, who is going to be taking the web development. So Kenny is a developer, so and he's got experience even in development. I'm working with Kenny for many years now, actually. So he knows how to break things down, basically. And problem you have with developers is basically they know stuff, but they don't know how to kind of explain it to you. But working with Kenny is so passionate about empowering people, teaching people, and also breaking things down, basically. So you would be able to get that. So this particular course is for anyone that hasn't got any experience in web development, whether you want to know what a software developer does, or you are also thinking of moving into web development, or you want to know yeah, so this particular course will open your eyes to web development and software engineering in general. So you're going to have, yeah, on the 6th of August and 13th of August on Fridays, you're going to be doing that. And the next course is API testing, actually. So API testing will be done by Temi. Temi works with IBM as a technical test engineer. So, and it's got ISTQB as well and Prince 2. So, and to be honest, most people know that Temi is very, very technical, actually. So, and you will be able to explain what is API and how do you test it. So, starting from manual testing of an API to how you do automate it as well. So, this is going to be delivered by Temi. So, and yeah, so that would happen on Monday, actually. So, Monday, uh, starting from August 3rd to August 10th. Yeah. So then we have Oracle ACM. So that would be delivered by Tunde Shafora. So, and he's an ERP functional application consultant with over 10 years. So with experience in Oracle ACM. And yes, so to be honest, this is another person I know kind of he always take his time to actually divide things and make sure he breaks it down for you in a simplest form, basically, that you be able to understand, basically. So, and it's also thorough, I would say. So this is not yet confirmed when we're going to do it. Basically, he normally does it like every day, 8 to 10. So, but because we are still we don't have space now until next month, basically. So this will be confirmed later. So, and yeah, so we know because normally we do C# and Java in every six months. So because in this particular automation that we are software testing, So we are going to be doing Java. So we thought that we would be also doing introduction to Java. This is going to be useful for anyone, whether you're a software developer or you want to be a software developer or you want to be a software developer in test, basically. So this will be done, you should attend this, basically. This is going to be very, very basic, and you'll be talking about different things. And one thing that I also know about some software testers is like when you go for interviews, they ask you technical things, then everything falls over. Interview might be interesting, but until it goes technical. So this particular course actually helps you to be able to be a bit technical in your reasoning and how you are going to be designing your frameworks. So then, yeah, Oyin will be doing this. Basically, Oyin has got MSc from Glasgow, Caledonia University in computer science, and she works with M&G right now as a software developer engineering in test, basically. And as well as Ike also works as, she's now a Java developer, actually. So with, I think you worked briefly with Royal Bank of Canada, and also, so I think, yeah, she's just moved to a different organization presently. So yeah, so she's going to be doing that with her sister. So, and to be honest, this is very, very important if you are going to go for software testing, automation. You should attend this course, to be honest. So I can say so because it's going to open your eyes to the part of Java which will not cover in the automation. So basically, this is very, very important if you can do that. So this is going to happen on Fridays, 23rd to 30th. So we also have another tutor, Deji. So who actually took the IT last time. So he's got experience even delivering IT and also certification in IT as Prince 2 professional. So you would be able to hear from him on in this particular course. So, but we've not actually decided when this is also going to take place, but you would also hear from us, basically. And then we also have data science. This is a new area for us, actually. So that was said, when you do something great, something good, people approach you to say, we want to be part of that. So Data Calc is one of those institutions that we are actually partnering with to be able to deliver this to you. So, and yeah, so they do data science very well, and I can actually vouch for what they do. So, and because what they do aligns with what we are also doing, with the fact that we can be able to do internship as a data science, and it's not only practical. So you would be able to lay your hands on projects because that's what we do best actually at BlueSky. And they are coming in to help. So they are organization in Edinburgh. So basically, so they always yeah, help everyone basically to able to get analytical skills and everything. This is kind of a slide. So they well, you're going to hear more about them later. But yeah, the list is endless, to be honest. We have a lot of tutors, mentors, and yeah. So I just put a few names that I can remember here. So I know, but the list is basically endless. So you would be able to work with a lot of people and a lot of and they've got vast experience even in their industries and everything. So yeah, so that is that. So I'm gonna go through the calendar once again. All right. So this is the calendar once again. So 15th of July is when today. So in induction. So and so you have the internship starting on this particular application, rather, sorry, starting on this particular date. And then you have the business analysis on 2 days, on Mondays. Then we have the project management on 2 days. So on Tuesdays, this particular 2 days introductions. Then you have the Scrum Masters on Thursday. And then introduction to Java on the Friday. Then we have the automation testing on this particular Saturday. Then the following Saturday, which is 31st, we're going to do graduations of the last set. So that's happening 7 to 9. So we're going to have the graduation at that particular. So please do join. So you're going to hear testimonies of different people. Some of these guys that we actually did the internship for the last 3 months. Some of them already got jobs, so and they'll be able to come and share their testimony. Also, talk about their journey, what they did very well, how they are able to get jobs, and also their yeah, you'll be able to hear from them, which I think is something that you should listen to basically at the graduation. Then in August, you're going to have manual testing, basically. So manual testing on the two, apologies for the typo. So yeah, so you're going to have manual testing on the 2nd of August and also 9th of August. So, and yeah, basically, I think that that's the reason that we need testing actually, so that this is kind of uh, need to be tested. So yeah, then after that, on Tuesday, you are going to have API testing for on the 3rd and 10th on Tuesdays. So then after that, on the 5th of August, you have introduction to Microsoft Excel. And yeah, sorry, I think I didn't add this one in the slide. So you have the 2 days now, so basically 5th uh, and 12th. So that's where you're going to have Microsoft Excel. And then after that, on Friday, you have web development on these 2 days. Then because we skip one software testing, so that the next software testing is coming on the 7th of August. Then we have social media on the 14th of August, and data science is happening on the 8th and 15th of August. Then after that, that's the end of the free courses, basically. So you have some time, then we start internship. Application starts from tomorrow, so and it's going to end on the 29th of August. And one thing I want to say, what a caveat right now is basically we don't have spaces to take a lot of people. So an application always fill up quickly. So if you're interested in the internship, you should apply as soon as you can, basically, because sometimes we close it before the deadline, actually. Some people came back last session to say they wanted to apply. I have to tell them that, sorry, it's already full because we don't have, we can only take what we can be able to do, basically. So please do apply early so that you will not be, you won't have to come back to say, yeah, you want to apply now. So one thing I can say, I just kind of look at what is in the market. So some of the courses that we offer. So I just went quickly to say a course like this, if you have to do it, basically. So as you can see, this is one of those courses that you have. So this is 8 days, basically, with software testing, and it's purely manual. And with this, you pay 1,200 basically for that, and you only have 48 hours to be able to do it. And this is another one actually for for a BA, basically. So, and you have even number of days, is 4 days or 2 days, and you have that. So basically, so, and this is another one for software for Java, that you have 5 days for as well. So, and you are going to have this particular course. So, but our training basically is free. I mean, when I say training, I'm not talking about the internship, please. I'm talking about the free training, theoretical training. Basically, we do it for free. So, and it's, please, one thing that I want to say, because sometimes when people see free things, they think, oh, it's going to be low quality. Please do ask references from people that have gone through our courses. Basically, the fact that it's free doesn't mean it's low quality. It's very, very intense. We take our time. It's free because people actually bought into that, right? Because some people, I was talking to one of my tutors before, and it was like, can I send you a stipend for what you do? And he said no, because one, when I came into the UK, I was in this situation before, and that was many years, maybe 15 years ago. And it was like, no, I didn't have that. But I had to struggle, and because of that, I made up my mind that I'm going to be helping people. And most of these guys, that's what they do, including myself. So basically, look at the fact that even it's not totally free. People are paying to be able to get here, basically, and also the time of the tutors are not also free, basically. So, and one thing that's what I can say. Okay, so now how do we run the program? How do you run the training? So one thing that we do is for your program, you have weekly online training, which as you can see now, you got the weekly. But of course, there will be some courses that you've seen that would you will have to do like two or three courses in during that particular week. So I've shown you the calendar. So yeah, you can enroll for any one of them. To be honest, you don't need to kind of enroll. You just need to kind of go and if you're not on Telegram, please do be on Telegram, please. So that's where we're going to be posting the uh, the link for the courses, basically. And then most of our courses are recorded, so you can actually view them back actually, so that you have them. So then we always encourage our students to get certified, basically. So whether ISTQB certification or Scrum Mastering certification. So and for the last set, I can actually say it was a good success. A lot of people were able to get some certification one way or the other, which I think is really, really good. So then moving on to the internship, right? So I will still talk about that internship so later. So then after that is the practical physical workshop. Because of COVID, we didn't do anything for the last set actually, but this might change. So we might be able to do the physical workshop because some people still want a touch of human actually. So this will might happen. Then after that, we have the graduation. So there will be one happening on the 31st of July, 31st of July. So which is on Saturday. So please do attend. So we'll give certificates to people and also give awards to people that have been able to excel in different areas. So, okay. Now talking about the internship. So if you want to apply for the internship, so it just needs to okay, you just need to go to this particular site. So that is https://blueskycitadel.prepmedia.com. That's how to apply. So then if you search for internship and just click on this particular search, so that should take you to this particular place, basically. So on this particular one, you can be able to apply for the internship. So internship are not free, basically, and so someone will ask why. Yeah, which I'm going to quickly explain. So I think this is going to be the second or the third set that we would ask payment for, to be honest. So initially it was free, I can say, because some people will say, you did it last year for free, why is it not? Because we've been doing this for many years now free. And then what happened, we got some testimony. Some people actually got job. I said that's good, but we saw some people, because they're free, they're not actually serious. They go and they come back again to do it again. So some of them will actually go back and go and do another courses elsewhere, right? That's paid. I have seen several cases when students will come and say, "Oh, sorry, I think the last set I was not paying attention. I've gone to another training to actually do a course, and I actually paid 1,005. I'm coming back right now because what they taught us at 1,005 was just theory. We didn't have any experience on working on any project. We didn't have, it's not that detailed as what you guys are doing. So because of that, we thought people don't value things that are free. So, but of course, we don't want to do it for the sake of the money. So we just want to kind of put some token in there so that you'll be able to actually contribute, so that you know that you've got commitment as well. So courses like this will go into a £2,000 or at least 1,500 pound for the next 3 months. To be honest, it's really, really detailed. One thing I really want to say is, like, if you don't have 3 hours in a day for in the next 3 months, right? Starting from August, please do not apply. I would need to repeat that. So starting from August, if you don't have at least 3 hours a day to work on a project, please do not apply. Please do not apply. So this internship is very, very thorough. It is rigorous, basically. All right. So you need to consider that. Someone asked for installment, so there's no installment. Basically, I'm talking about a course that you will get for like 2,000 and is being offered to you for 300. So to be honest, so there is no installment, to be honest. So it's going to be one payment. So and okay, so I can see some people are asking for how will I join, how do I add me or something like that. Please, so that is a link if you want to join. So that so Okay, all right. So that is that. So yeah. So then moving on to the graduation, right? So for this is going to serve as graduation and as well as matriculation or induction for the new set, basically. So if you are going to go into the internships, you should attend this graduation, and because you will be able to hear what the last set have done, they will share their testimonies and everything. So please do attend. Sorry for the typo. It's actually 7 to 9, not 8 to 10, basically. Of course, it's online. Okay, so and you would be able to also hear career advice and tips as well. So sometimes we normally do workshops. So because of the COVID and everything, we've not been able to do physical workshop, but we'll try to also do online workshop before, whether on that day or after that particular day. So yeah, there are a lot of recommendations. There are a lot of people. People have said different things about us. Yeah, like I said, this training is very, very intensive, right? So please know that. So if you don't have time there will be another venue for you to do that. So yeah, so basically, please, I can see some people sending messages to me that I want to make payment. Please don't do that, please. If you want to make payments, so just go directly on this particular site and you'll be able to do that. So you don't need to send messages to me or to the admin. Everything is kind of configured like that for you to make payments. So basically, so with the internship be virtual or physical? Okay, yeah, internship will be online basically. So it's online. So the internship is not, you don't need to, everything that you do, you will do in the comfort of your house. So it's not uh, physical basically. So what time is the internship? Okay, so one thing that can maybe I should speak about the internship a little more. So what we do is like we kind of put you in I'll call it a work placement, basically. So it's like you are really working. So you will in a team, you will have BAs working with you, you have Scrum Masters working with you, you have QA working in the team, and then you have developers also working in the team. So in terms of the meeting time, so the team will agree that let's meet on this particular time. Because we know some people are working, so the meetings will normally be later in the evening. So let's say from 7 to whenever, to be honest. So it might run into midnight, depending on the team. I've seen some people working or even up to like 2 a.m. basically, because yeah. So that's why I said you need to commit time. So it's normally the meetings will be scheduled by your team, but they will also be considerate to people. So you will agree. You will be given a project, and then in your team, you will have the QA, maybe starting with with the Scrum Master, actually. So the Scrum Master would create your board for you. We use Azure DevOps and Jira with Confluence. They will set that up, basically, and start adding you, onboarding the new members. Then the BA will come into the team, start writing requirements, and also gathering them from their product owner. So, and then also developers start developing on that particular project. and then after that they pass it to the QA. The QA will test it basically. And within your team, you will have three layers actually of people supporting you, right? You have your tutors, basically, which are the top, basically, so that those are the maybe up level. And then in the middle, you have some mentors, basically, right? So this one, you might be assigned like 3 or 4 mentors to a team, basically. So, and within your particular discipline. So that would mean that for a QA, you might have 3 mentors to maybe 6 of you, basically. So to be able to talk to. So then within your team also you have leads as well. You have people that will be leading the team. So basically, so you can as well volunteer to lead if you got the experience as well. So, but normally we normally use people that have worked with us and we know them and as well. So, so how many people are in a class? It's not okay. Of course, yeah, our team basically. So it's not a class. I can say normally we would have 2 scrum masters in it. I'm talking about the last set. So we have 2 scrum masters in it. Normally it should be one, but we don't want to burden that on one person so that when one is not available, the other one is able to kind of pick that up. You have 2 scrum masters basically. And then you have maybe 3 to 4, no, I think 2 to 3 BAs as well. So maybe max would be 4 BAs in that team so that you are not burdened with that. So the same way you have keyways as well, you have the ratio number of keyways as well. Maybe it might be 4 to 6 basically keyways. Then you have your product owner being there to support you, and you have your mentors. In that, you have a lot of mentors basically. So in essence, you might have 1 to 3 basically. So three. If you're a BA, you might have 2 BAs, then you have 1 mentor supporting you, and of course, you also have your tutor at the top to be able to support you. So you have a lot of support, to be honest. So and then that is in time of the number. How often does this internship occur? So that's a good question. So we normally do it twice in a year, basically. So the last one just finished a few months ago. So the next one is going to happen around February next year, basically. So that's normally what we do. So this particular internship will run for the next 3 months. Then after the 3 months, you have another 1 month to do your basically report and everything. And so normally this course altogether will run for 5 months, basically. 1 month for this theoretical study that you're going to do. Then after that, you have 3 months of practical in during the internship. Then you have 1 month to run over everything. Then we take 1 month's break, basically, so that we gather for the next set. So this program is normally like 5 months. So then, so okay, is that certification after the internship? Yeah, there is certification. We always give certificates. That is BlueSky certificate as well. And one thing that also said, we also ask them to enroll for professional certificates as well, which is not delivered by us, basically. So we give you materials to be able to do that. So as well. So okay, and think okay. All right. So okay, so this is a graduation, so it's online. Yeah. Sorry, it's 7 to 9, not 8 to 10 on that day. So yeah, like I was here before. Yeah. So I'm gonna go through the questions again. Sorry, guys. So and yeah, so this is another recommendation. So basically, we got another person. So even another thing that we do very well is like even if you don't have experience in any IT, basically you are free to join. Basically, we try to help you from very beginning. So basically, so and that's one thing that we normally do. So you can see this particular recommendation with no IT experience whatsoever. Started automation testing, and yeah, and though you might be a bit lost in the first instance, but basically with a little help from your mentors and people around you, you would get there. So and he was able to get a job in a fintech in London. So, and this is another one. So he said, basically, yeah, of course we do advise, we make sure that you are confident and yeah. So on this journey, we take this journey because most of the tutors already took this journey before, so they can be able to share their personal experience and also motivation to, so that you can be able to do well in your new role. And yes, so and that is another one actually. So yeah, so and that is another one. So if you also want, you can as well look up on what's it called, on other reviews that we have on Trustpilot, basically. So what people are saying about us. So we also have opportunity to get an award even from Besley Council. So and yeah, so and that is also the mayor of Besley giving the award. So and yeah, we were launched by the prime MP for Crayford and also the mayor of Crayford. This is when we kind of make it official. So even though we've been doing for many years, basically, that was almost 3 years ago or 2 years, basically, that we kind of say, okay, let's kind of go out there. So this is the launching, yeah, by the mayor and the MP. So yeah, so that basically will be it. So and if you want to, if you have any questions, you can ask now. So and I will try to scroll up and see if I've missed anything. So please, you can also unmute, and if I've missed your question, you can please retype it again. I can answer it if I've not answered it before. So, okay, let me quickly go up. Okay, so 1 minute. So I'm going to open the page that you can actually register, because I know some people are now asking, how do I register for the internship, basically. So it's not yet started anyway, but I can show you where you can register for the internship. Then okay, I'm going to share the screen now. 1 minute. Okay, all right. So if you can see that, so this is, if you go to this particular site, so I'm going to send it to you. So that is where you can register. So, okay. So then if you just search for internship, because I know there are other courses there as well. So, and click on search, then you should see all the internship courses. So I can as well send this link to you. So yeah, these are all the internship courses basically. So then you can. Okay, okay. I was told that the link has been sent on Telegram. So if you're not on Telegram, please do join. So yeah, so our Telegram, you just search for BlueSky Citadel on Telegram. You will see you will be able to join us on Telegram. Okay, all right, think so. So quickly, just bear with me. I'll go through the questions. Okay, I think I've answered that. Okay. So when is the deadline for payments? Yeah. So like I said, I've said I think I've shown the deadline actually on the calendar. So, but this thing fades quickly. So please apply as soon as possible if you want information to apply. I've sent that across. Do you have any internship covering business analysis? I've said that. Yeah, there is. Is it physical or virtual? That's already been answered. What time is it? Okay, can I clarify the 3 hours in a day? Okay. All right. So the 3 hours in a day, like I said, you need to dedicate time. This internship is very, very intense. So I would take it as another work, basically, right? So because let's assume you are the scrum master for the team, basically. So you need to make sure that you are in their ceremonies, basically, set up the Azure DevOps or Jira or Confluence. So you don't want your team to be waiting for you while you are not doing what you should do. If you are a BA, right, you need to gather your requirement and write it out so that the testers are not waiting for you, basically, or developers are not waiting for you, basically. This will involve you having to contribute like 2 or 3 hours in a day to reach. To be honest, it might be more than that, but normally I would advise you actually. This will be online. It's not going to be like, okay, someone will sit with you for 2 hours. So basically, it's going to be like you working on this particular project for 2 hours or 3 hours in a day. After the internship, yeah, we issue certificates. So I've told you about the number in the team. Okay. Is it advisable for fresher? I mean, those resuming in September. I don't know what you mean by freshers. If you mean people that are new to IT, so to be honest, if that's what you mean, yes, to be honest, that's fine. We normally have a lot of people that starting, yeah, hasn't got any experience in IT, and yeah, it might take time for you to, yeah, get your uh, act together. But to be honest, we've seen a situation like that. Basically, as long as you got the passion, you got the time, so I think it's okay. So can you send the payment for? Okay, no. When is internship for software testing starting? So, and I think yeah, I've kind of said everything starts in August. Okay, so and okay, so what about cybersecurity? So sorry, apologies, we don't do cybersecurity. So we only do what we are very sure about, basically. So we don't do cybersecurity. So sorry, in terms of the whether we can help, we can not help. This particular, like I said, this course is very, very subsidized, basically, and one is not. We basically, like I said, this is just basically for non-profit oriented, to be honest. So if you were after profit, we will put it at 1,500 for the internship, basically. So please uh, do your best to be able to get the amount if you want. So I can see some people saying, okay, I don't have. So any internship or BA I've said about is the software 1,000? No, software is not 1,000. I mean, if you have to go through a program like ours, yeah, you would. So because even the software that you are going to use, also we have to pay for them as well and pay for the licenses of this software as well. So like for instance, as a BA, you would be using Miro, or you'll be using also what other tools? Yeah, of course, Azure DevOps is one of them. You also got Jira to use. I think there are even three ones that we say. Okay, so if I remember, I'll let you know. So of course, as Kiwi also, you have some tools that you would need to use. So the prices for the core have increased. Yeah, that's right. So can you show internship enrollment screen, please? I'm going to show that. That's what I'm showing right now. How much is the BA? I think I'm showing right now. So, okay. So if you are interested in the internship for data science and you don't have experience, so you don't need to worry about that. So they're going to start from scratch, from beginning. So yeah, so that is how that is going to do. So, okay. The courses are absolute for beginners, to be honest. So there are a lot of beginners like you that will enter the course basically. So you will be able to be put through. So you don't need to worry if you haven't got experience in any of the courses. But one thing that I can also say is like you need to be decisive, basically use what you want. So one thing I think someone was saying, oh, okay. So yes, it's basically for beginners anyway. So okay, now this is very, very important. For the category, cannot select more than one, right? So this is why this course is very, very cheap. You don't need to select more than one, just select anyone, right? So your 300 covers everything, basically, right? Let's assume that you are going to go for uh, BA, right? And you want to be sitting in for software testing, or you want also to learn Scrum Mastery. We don't say you should not sit down for it or you should not do that. So basically, so you don't need to kind of, yeah. So, but however, what happens is like, because you are going to be working on that particular project, we need to allocate you to a dedicated team on a particular discipline, right? That means that you need to make up your mind. So if you're going for Scrum Master, that would be your main one, basically. Of course, you can decide to do like a side hustle, okay? Looking at shadowing the automation guys, or shadowing the Scrum Master or the BA, whatever you want, or going even for data science as well. So that's why you can say this program is very, very cheap, basically. So you are having everything in total package, basically. But what we want is like, you need to select one, basically. That's the purpose. Select one, then of course you can get everything for free after that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so I think I've been able to answer that. So there is, in terms of discounts for 2 to 3 courses, you don't need to worry, basically. So you have every other thing for free, basically. So that's what we are giving out, basically. So do you do internship for PM? Okay. I think someone also asked me about this question. Do we do internship for PM? We didn't do that for, excuse me, we didn't do that for the last set. So this set, someone has already approached me about that. So that, yeah, let's do it. But I will let you know if we are doing it. I need to be sure that we can do it, basically. So because yeah, our integrity is on the line. So we need to be able to be comfortably say, yeah, we are able to, because what we do very well. And I cannot commit to something that I cannot vouch for, basically. So on that note, in terms of PM, I would let you guys know if we are doing it or not. But at this time, I think I would say no yet, basically. So, okay, will the 3 hours be daylight or nighttime? So it's like I said, it's online basically. So you can decide to say I want to work 3 hours in the night or 3 hours in the morning. So it's your choice basically. So we don't say, so basically it's online. You can decide to work, and as long as you are able to deliver what's given to you, And also, the only thing that is very important that you attend meeting that your team schedule. So, which can be anytime that you agree, basically. So, and that should be fine. Can you do more than one course? I think I've said that also. You are allowed to do one course, but you can sit in for the other courses, basically, right? So that we can allocate you as, basically, there's no point saying, okay, I'm doing any course, so you are not allocated as a discipline on a particular project. So if you say you want to be a tester, so you be a tester on that particular project, then you can decide to go and study as a Scrum Master or as a data science, but that's fine. So we kind of do support for everybody at the same time. When is the deadline? I think I've said about that. What day and time? I think I've said the deadline. Okay. People, what is the people limit for intake? Okay, all right, this is good. I think what's the limit? And I can tell you, in 2 sets ago, we admitted 30 people. Last set, we admitted 35, right? And maybe do the math, basically. I know for this set it's been so popular, so we might increase it, but I don't know how we can say increase it too. We normally, based on the resources that we have, so as you can see, even in this uh, call right now, we have over, was it over 200? Yeah, before, yeah. So yeah, we will look into that, basically. But no matter the number that we take, we look at in terms of the numbers or the availability of our resource, basically. So yeah, um, which training would you recommend for engineering persons? Okay, so this is a bit difficult, actually. So because what we are doing is IT training, and not only IT training per se, to be honest. Software developing disciplines, that's what we focus on, basically. So, and data science. So in software development, basically you have developers, you have QAs, you have BAs, and you have project manager or scrum masters, basically. So all these ones are in engineering. So it now depends on you as a person. So if you're talking about someone that is so technical, right? I've got experience writing some code or something like that. I can recommend, yes, automation testing for you, basically, and as well as data science, basically. That would be good for you. If you are very, very vast, you have command of English, and you can also write documents. You are not bored by a lot of reading and everything. So of course, I would say go for the BAs. So if you are a people person, you know how to organize things, you know how to bring people together. You enter an environment, everybody's cheerful, a gloomy environment becomes cheerful. So I would say, okay, go for a scrum master, basically. And that is how and also if you are like data person, basically just like to crunch data, you just have to look. So yeah, basically this answer will be good for you. But if you like breaking things, you want to just break different things, basically, that maybe software testing might be good for you. But if you want to say, okay, I want to know about development, I want to build a software, I want to build a website or something like that, so you just go for web development, basically. So that would be one to go for. So okay, so the cost of the professional certification, this is not done by us. So basically, and normally we recommend all these certifications. So then the price will range, basically. It would, for instance, they will recommend that you do ICEP certification. So I think it's around 120 something. You will recommend you do Scrum certification. That will be around £100, basically. And you will also advise that you do ICEP BA certification. If you're a BA, I think they're around 150 as pound. Also, if you are going to do product owner certification, that's also around £100. So that is the range, but this is not, we recommend and we offer them, we'll punch into the right directions on where to do. And we have some partnership with some other organizations also that do certifications. So we'll be able to yeah, get a discount for you basically. Okay, yes. So in terms of the manual and automation, the manual is inclusive basically. So yeah, the manual is inclusive. So the manual will still continue, to be honest. So the introduction to software testing will still continue even after the internship. So basically, you don't need to worry about that. That is not paid. So that is totally free. Ooh. The BHUs free. You don't need to pay for anything. Okay, so that's another thing. So you don't need to pay for anything. So yeah, I need to say that. So because what you just need to pay is the cost. Every tool that you need will have to acquire it for you, basically. So and so that then basically that's how it works. So you don't need to pay for anything. So and yeah. So I've spoken about the project management. So can I do one? Yeah. So okay. If you're having technical issues registering for it, I will ask the admin to look into that. Why that is the issue. So okay, because someone said I'm trying to register for internship, but the system won't work. But we'll ask them to look into that. What prep? Okay, what prep is in place basically. So in terms of the prep, I can tell you one. So there's some of the certification that we have materials for in terms of DOMs and everything. They're going to be given to you. So some materials we don't have. So basically, but we'll be able to tell you this what you know. And sometimes we might have some of our mentors that have done the same certification that can be able to tell you what is it basically. And another thing also, yeah, there's some of them there will be each document that you need to read, basically, like let's say software Scrum Master certification. So you would be given document to read. So and once you're able to use the document, I think you should be fine. So for data science, will it be Java, Python, or just Excel? It's going to be Python, and there will be Excel, and also there will be SQL as well. So I don't think Java is inclusive. It's Python basically. Yeah. I don't see internship for QA. So if you're looking for QA, so the internship for QA is automation basically. So yeah, so that's automation testing. Yeah, software testing and QA, they kind of use them interwoven. So the internship is on live projects. So last internship, we actually have 5 different projects. Basically, one project was an e-commerce project. Another one was like a site like what you are seeing right now, which is an LMS. So, and another one was a gift project, basically. And I think we also had another project. Yeah, we have 5 different projects basically, which is live basically that you'll be able um to work on. So can I apply for internship even if you are not in the UK? Yeah, this is a good question because one, I think we've been able to do that before. And in one session, it didn't work because then it was like, it depends on where you are. I've seen some people in Nigeria that was able to do it successfully, which is fine. But I've seen some people that were not able to cope because when they call the meeting, they are not there because data is not available, there's no light. But if you are able to provide, if you know that, yeah, that will not be an issue. Yeah, to be honest, location is not an issue. So we've seen some people in the part of Europe also registering and also doing the courses. So yeah, it's not an issue. What of those who want PM? Yeah. So if you want PM, so you need to wait for a female. Yeah, I need to know. So, but I will let everyone know. But as it is right now, to be honest, I would say PM is not out of picture. It's basically it's completely. I would say it's completely out of picture, to be honest. So how do you group us into teams? Yeah, I think that is for us to do, to be honest. So I think we group people. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that, how we group anyway. So, but in terms of disciplines, we group them into disciplines, basically. So, and in terms of, yeah, maybe I should say that again. So, grouping, you will be able to work with some developers, you'll be able to work with QAs. You have in your team, you have QAs, you have developers, you have BAs, you have Scrum Master, and all of you are working in a project. It's as if you are actually working in a workplace, basically. So basically, the point is like when you go for interviews, you don't need to lie. To be honest, just say what you say on the internship. Basically, everything that you do at the internship should be more often should get you a job. Basically, to say this is the project I worked on, this is what we did, this is the people I work with, and this is what we did, basically. And most of the interviewer want to see or hear what you did, basically. And that is what this particular platform is providing for you. So thank to the admin, they've sent the links. So how many interns per team? I think I've mentioned them. Can I pay from Nigeria? So I think you can pay by card. So I'm unable to apply for BA, so I think I can try again. Which of the training is related to Python, data science? I would say, would data science internship prepare me for work straight away? Yeah, I think, will I get reference? Yes, we'll give references. So Scrum Master versus BA, which one is more demand? Yeah, I think all of them are in more demand, to be honest, I would say. So it's left for your interest, basically. So there will be Scrum Master, there will be BA for different roles. So I think so. And if I'm struggling in a course, I find, can I come across to another? So no, yeah. So this is very, very important. If you are struggling in a course, you cannot cross over, basically, because it's going to kill the team. Basically, let's say you are in a team, you got 3 testers, right? And then you want to say, I'm not doing testings again. Or let's say you got BA, actually 3 BAs, and you say, I'm not doing BA again, I want to cross into another course, basically. Then the BA will be short and they will struggle, basically. So that is an issue for us, basically. So yeah, so with that, we don't advise you to cross keep it, basically. So and you just need to decide. That's where you have this particular 3 weeks or 1 month to decide based on the course. So yeah, so that's what you need to do. Do I go through the internship to qualify for certificate discounts? Yeah, that's right. So presently I'm running my master in information. Yeah, I think, yeah, business analysis will be okay if you are doing information. Yeah. So I think, do I need to delay? So yeah, there will be some software. Okay, this question said, do I need to download any software to prepare for manual on? Yes, there will be some software that you need to download, but they will tell you at the beginning of the course, basically. When the software testing starts, they will say, okay, this is the particular software that you need to download or the tool that you need to download, and then they will give you the assignment, then the next following. So basically, so you don't need to worry about that. So the internship link, so please do scroll up to see that. So would there be extension for internship? Okay, so as a beginner, I don't know which course will be the best for me. So of course, yeah, I don't know about the extension, to be honest. So, but normally we offer this particular 4 weeks, to be honest, for you to take yeah, decide. So I think it's okay. So you can, yeah, attend. Another thing that I also want to say, if you go to BlueSky Citadel, search for BlueSky Citadel on YouTube, basically we did this particular program also last set, actually, and you can actually look at the introductory sessions to actually, if you want to make a decision before the time elapsed. So for free courses, you don't need to register for the free courses. Just turn in just into click on the Zoom link. What is Scrum Master about? So yeah, what is Scrum Master? So basically, the time will not be enough to actually explain what a Scrum Master is, basically. So, but I would say the course if you attend the course, they'll be able to tell you what exactly Scrum Master do. So I can, for those who don't have any of these courses, which course do you think is best? So if you don't have any idea of all the courses, any of these courses, I would advise you to kind of enter into all of them, right? By entering me, okay, sitting for all the free courses, they will expose you to what you need to do, basically. Then you can make up your mind. So can we skip introduction 1 month parts and just join? So the internship is the link is available for anyone that want to register right now. So yeah, so if you want to register, you are free to register. But if you want to wait for the 1 month introduction, they are also free to do so. I'm doing data science at the moment. With data science internship challenging enough for me. So yeah, I think if you're already doing data science, maybe that would be the best place for you to be honest. So I think you are better placed than other people that don't know anything about data science, to be honest. So I'm into prayer management. Uh, that is what I would love to do. Please advise. So apologies. So I'm not sure we'll do project management, but we'll come back to you as I've said. So, for so that you don't miss the time, I would say the best thing for you to do is to go for Scrum Master. It's close, but it's not totally the same, basically. But of course, the tutor will be able to advise you as well, to be honest. So, but we'll let you know about that. So, yeah. I'm a data scientist. Which of these other so if you're a data scientist, so I think you should go to data scientist. And another thing also is basically as a data scientist, you can decide to go for a BA if you want to be writing requirements, or you can also do testing as well. To be honest, yours you've got a vast chance, to be honest, or options. Do people get job before the end of the internship? I think the answer is yes. So I've got a lot of testimonies about that. So the last internship finished maybe a few weeks ago, and I think I've got almost like maybe 10 or 15% or actually got job immediately. Some of them they would get job after that. I would say I think we did yeah, I think 20% I would say almost. Yeah. So how would you group us into teams? I think you don't need to worry about. I've mentioned this actually, how this team is structured. Trying to register is not opening. So okay, I think that those are the questions. So okay, the question about outside the UK. Okay, in the outside the UK one, basically, I said it's okay to enter to the program if you are outside the UK, as long as you can commit the time and resources to it. Basically, time and resources will mean that yeah, you go, you can attend the meetings, you can do the job and everything. But of course, it's remote, so I think it's fine. So basically, so. So will there be information on how to get sponsorship jobs? There will be career, yeah, we would normally give information on how to get jobs. But in terms of sponsorship jobs, that you mean visa ones. So I would say we don't normally do that. But if you, because we don't normally see people outside UK, right? Most people that we know that are doing it are from maybe outside the UK have got the visa, or they are planning to get a visa to come, basically. So that's another thing. So it's not something we don't normally say, okay, yeah, this out to the but of course, I've seen some people that came into the UK, we're able to point them into the right direction to say this is what you need to do, this is how you need to do it. So basically, but not outside the UK. And if you're applying outside the UK, we will not be able to say, okay, this is where to go. But we can send some document to you on how to apply. So do we, yeah, of course, do you get reference after the internship? Yes, we do give reference. Do we use Zoom link? Yeah. So okay, for the free courses, right, we use the Zoom link, right? But for the internship, because we want to make it, yeah, like so close to workplace, we don't use Zoom because not a lot of companies are using Zoom. They use Microsoft Teams. So we set up Teams for you, basically. So that is the platform that we use. We set up Teams, we set up your other platforms that you need to communicate with the rest. can you be in Nigeria and get a job in the UK? I think the answer is yes, but it's not something that will provide service for, basically. So you can be in Nigeria and get a job in the UK. I've seen some friends that have done that before, so it's possible. But we don't provide service for that, I would say, yet. Okay, if you are unable to register those now, so please do bear with the team. So they're going to look into why. So, and they will get back to you. I mean, sponsoring job for those persons. Okay, for those in the UK, yeah, I think the answer is yes, to be honest. So, and I've got some testimonies that, so I think two of my mentors are also in that light actually. So they just finished their MSc, I think, yeah. So no, BSc actually. So, and they were able to, we are able to push them actually to get jobs in the UK. So, and so I'm moving from, yeah, student visa to work visa, basically. So if you're in that, we can point you into the right directions and help you, to be honest. So, but yeah, that is fine. And we have some mentors that have been in that situation before, so they can also assist as well to be able to do that. So, okay, all right. I think that is it. So I've got only 5 minutes more. So if you have any question, please do ask, and you can also ask in the Telegram group. So, and we'll be able to answer your questions. So, and one thing that I want to say, the Telegram group is got a lot of people. Please do ask questions that has not been asked before. So don't repeat questions that's already been asked. So it will be good so that we are not actually disturbing a lot of people with different questions. So every time. So, okay, the internship with basically with Gift Street, basically, which is a UK company, and also with Prep Major, basically. So okay, I just finished high school. So where do I start from? I think that's good. So one thing is basically if you just finish high school, okay, this is very, very interesting. So many, I think a few years ago, we tried to kind of uh, get some people like yourself. So if you are here and you just finished, uh, maybe you are in the uni, right? Uni in as a BSc student, and you are not over the age of 21. Basically, reach out to the admin so they might be able to give you, yeah, maybe even put you on the course for free, basically. So, and so if you are in a uni, right? So you need to prove that you are in the uni, basically, and you are not over 21, basically. So you are not over 21, you are in the uni actually. So, and if you have anyone in that categories as well, they are in the uni, they are not over 21. So, and or you just finished high school, like what ABC is saying. So yeah, please reach out to the admin. So they should be able to get you onto the program for free. So, and then you can decide what to do, basically. I would say depending on what you are flair for, basically, let's assume that you want to be technical, you can go for web development or you can go for software testing. If you are one that you like reading a lot and writing a lot, maybe BA might be good for you, or maybe Scrum Master as well. So yeah, so I think the free courses will might open your eyes to see where you want to be, basically. So do you mind sharing the schedule for the class again, please? Okay, I'm going to do that again, no problem. So I'm in Nigeria, how do I pay? So yeah, you can pay with card, so that's fine. So I think you should have access to pay. So you just click on that, review the course. So I think, so then click on get course. So you can make payment. So yeah, you can. So then you can click on checkout. So that should take you to checkout, and you can make the payment. Yeah. So you can make payments. Yeah. And that's it basically. Okay. So to contact admin, you need to be on Telegram. Okay. So, or you can as well send message to admin@blueskycitadel.com. So you can send a message to that admin@blueskycitadel.com. So you should be able. Oh, sorry, I think I sent it to another person. Apologies for that. So. Okay, yeah, that is a email. Okay, the team is going to look into the registration, what's happening to the registration, when would the training start. So I'm going to share the calendar once again, and that will be it. So Telegram link is in working, so that should work. So please do look at it again. So the contact, I think that will be it. So okay. Okay, so this is the calendar. So for those guys looking for the calendar. So if you can see that, so the next one down is that, and this also will be sent on Telegram as well. So I think that should be us. So the internship starts a week after this, basically. So I think that should be. Yeah, there will be a recorded version. Yeah, there will be a recorded lesson as well. Okay. Is a calendar for the free classes. This calendar is for free classes. This is for free class, basically. So the internship, there's no calendar for the internship, like I've told you. So it's going to be work placement, basically. So you just need to dedicate time, and then we would schedule the time within the team to say, okay, this is time that you're going to meet as a team, basically. So, and that is what we are going to have. I have said about the project management that we are not doing as at now, we are not doing project management, but we'll look into that. So in terms of the software testing and the science together, so I have said that, so you don't need to, you need to select one course, and you can as well sit down for more than one. So, but you need to decide on the one that you are doing. So once you've decided on the one that you are doing, then you can, yeah, we can put you on that particular one. But then let's assume that you want to say, oh, I want to do the science. Then you're going to be in the science group as a team, in the team. But then you won't be a tester in the team, right? But you can decide to sit down and attend the lectures and also attend their courses as a software testing. But you won't be a tester within the team. So you need to select your main one, and you can decide to do the rest. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think that should be us now. Thank you, everybody. So I will see you guys later. So, and thank you so much, and have a good night.